following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
The secret as to how Gasalis is a spectre.
Stiffneys.
Actually, is Gasalis at lingerie.
Ladies!
And then she just kind of leaves that hanging for a while with some murmurs. And then Matriarch Anika speaks up again on her behalf and says, thanks to Valana's contacts in the modeling agency, in her modeling agency, she's managed to get a lot of interesting information from a lot of important people using her models to do that. So she has acquired a list of undercover Spectre agents that she intends to auction off during tomorrow's fashion show for anybody who's interested.
I need to know about that so I can break into her apartment and take it.
Yeah. Put it, change, no, swap it.
Yes, and make sure you never learn it. This is the only known copyright.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
Bidding will start at
I didn't
$2
even open it.
credits. Valana then says, think about it if you want to join.
I'm going to, once I wait for them to finish talking about that specific bit, I will have to, I guess, message. You were already hearing it.
Yeah.
But I should.
Just gonna make a note to call Saren.
Yeah, and then, the matriarch Anika says, so Mr. Farn, welcome to our table for the first time. You of course are the first member, or potential member, of this group who comes from the Terminus systems. Tell us why you think your representative would be good to join our foundation. Well, he's a big name in the Terminus systems. He's making a lot of money and he's making a big push. So he wants.
He's elite.
He wants in because
And
he
he's
wants
He's foundation.
your. More because he wants your contacts with the Citadel side of things, and Council, and with Citadel Space. We want information on what's going on here, and he's willing to help fund this group and you in order to be part of that. He wants your media empire, Miss Anika, and it's at least an ear to it, and your technology and everything that comes with this union your organization has. And in turn I will also provide as much, or my client I should say, will provide as resources, things that you can't get normally in Citadel Space, and information from the Terminus systems in order to help you. All underneath the table, of course. Well, we will have to consider the offer, you will have to formalize it, and we will all have to vote on whether your client can provide adequate compensation for joining the group. Especially since he asks so much. What's everything I can provide from my media company? That's a lot to ask. Especially since I had to marry off my daughters in order to make connections with some of these others.
Well, how else could I break out my rapping career? Gold bling spaceship big crime. I need publicity for my first job. I'm leaving my hotel room unlocked.
I can assure you, Mr. Vrax is extremely wealthy and has a lot of information and is planning to make a big push in the near future, so I think it would be worth your while. But please consider his offer. I have a written agreement on his behalf. He is, of course, willing to negotiate. We will look over his proposal and get back to you. After all, we are on this ship for 3 days more, so we will have another meeting shortly before arriving on the Citadel, and perhaps then the rest of us will have all made a decision. Is that correct? Does that sound fair, everyone? There's general murmurs of agreement. Now, with this all underway, here's to the future of Citadel space, where we control things instead of a corrupt council.
So you're a corrupt council that wants to control
But
things
it's
instead of
our corrupt.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, leftist. I'm just going to send a message to this, like, what's her name? The fashion designer. Someone needs to tell me what her room number is. I don't expect any of you to know that right now. Find
Another
out,
message comes
follow
up.
her or something, and then let me know.
Rosa will immediately send a message to that masseuse just asking if she knows where they are on the ship.
Oh, okay, interesting. You will get back. I'm afraid I can't give out those private details, even if I knew. I'm sorry, that's patient
Okay, but if-
confidentiality.
Okay, but if I wipe off all of my face makeup, I happen to look pretty much the same as Saren. Can you tell him?
Otherwise known as Boo.
Boo.
Especially with my fixed face now.
With the Dr. Kimmy, you make me look like him.
I'm done. Give me money.
Yeah, that's and then there's more business discussion amongst them that's actually fairly mundane, but it does seem to
Okay, so
intimate that they have a strong partnership between
Gotta
them and they're willing to exchange
kill
information.
mother, kill son of guy.
Killed father.
You'd probably kill father.
Yeah.
Killed
Rex.
Praxis.
He married one of the daughters as
Oh,
well.
right.
Yeah.
Black
And he
blackmail
was one of the
Invictus
side
weapons.
saying about the.
I mean, we could just poison the drinks. Like, if I could disguise myself as a bartender when they have their last meeting, I can just kill them all by poisoning their drinks. No one will ever know I was there.
Especially if you find something that chemically reacts with their favorite foods, so that they just die at some time later when they ingest those.
I was actually just thinking putting boron in their drinks.
That'd probably do it.
I mean, it's obvious, right? Or just putting contra foods in.
A chemical cleaner.
Yeah. Well, we can't kill that guy off
We need
because we're
him.
getting information out of him from security robot 417.
But he'll be accused of being the one that murdered them all. Oh, perfect. So he can't come back into this space. You have to stay in the terminal system. Oh, fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it can't be him. He was being surveilled. My God, that was a big throw under the bus.
I will say later on, when they break up again, they mingle.
Ew!
But because it's still closed off and everything, the conversations are a little bit more like private, and you do hear Matriarch Anika and the Ansons chatting about like whether her daughter is is doing her duty well enough, and then some sort of innuendo from Chard about the fact that he basically beats her, where he's very rough with her.
So she knows.
Yep. So just adding
Here's
into
the
her
answer.
little
And
thing.
she's just like, as long as she's doing her job.
Confirmed for evil. There we go. The whiteboard ended up not being big enough.
Says it's like he refers to like Rafina, because it's one of his sisters, I suppose, one of the daughters of Anika is like, so like talks about how she's a lot more well behaved and he doesn't need to do anything like that with her because she just toes the line. And it's very charming.
Where are the airlocks on this top?
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet. I can't find any.
There aren't any.
I've been
on
looking.
Any of the
Well,
maps.
there's obviously the ones that are attached to the
Life pods?
Life pods.
Yeah, but I can't detach a life pod.
Easily.
They'll
You're not
notice.
trying hard enough.
I mean, I can, but they'll notice.
Yes.
You might have to low game the entire
Because,
system.
okay, check my logic on this ship-knowing guy. I can damp the airlock sensors so no one on the bridge knows the door is opened. Right? Ship sensors can't pick up a single body drifting off into space.
Or even a collection of them.
Or, even like 2 or 3. It's just too small, too granular. Right? So, drug, get to airlock, put in, blow out into space, dead.
Yeah.
Obviously, of course, left there wealth and fortune too.
No, nothing sus. Rule, I can't remember what it is. It's like Rule 12 or 13 of don't write down your crimes.
Yeah.
Don't take out insurance policies or transfer wealth from people you kill. Which is why I haven't taken out a policy on Zardoz. I have taken out a policy on her.
I have a bomb in my hat.
You all do. Oh, except for Zalo right now in his different hat that he's wearing.
Yeah. I am Bubba.
Baba.
So I just want to quickly.
So that's correct, right? My logic chain is correct in the Mass Effect universe.
I mean, I didn't hear any problems with what you were saying, yeah.
Okay, that's how I'm doing it then. My plan B is converting them into a slurry and putting them in your chest. Which reminds me, Rover has a great big huge chest full of stuff. I'm going to need that scan-proofed. Or scan-deceivinged is better, because if they go, can't scan it, they're just going to open it.
Because if you can trick it into thinking it's got something else in it.
Yeah.
It can be scanned, but it's like, oh, that's just full of innocent things.
Oh, he's in for a shock when he opens that.
He's not going to know what any of that shit is. He's innocent, Salo.
It's innocent, Zala.
What is this? It's very nearly an assault rifle. She's
It has a power pack. What is
Oh, I could use this to knock out guys without risk of... And Zalo just has this big purple dildo on his belt. Fuck! It's for knocking guys out. Look how soft and rubbery.
Meanwhile,
I can turn around and knock them
Meanwhile,
around.
everyone else in the Citadel's just like...
one of the Asari go past us.
This is a strange magazine
And
belt.
Jito was just like, hello, friend. He's not going to mention it. It'd be classless. I like this. This has to become canon. Innocent
I'm
Salo.
going to say the main airlocks are, because I don't actually see where
Yeah, no, I don't either.
would be where you came in would be on the lobby deck.
There's a lobby deck?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
There, I want to say, yeah, Riviera Main and then lobby. I would say you probably
Oh.
got on where there's that grey area that says galley, and then there's bits down the bottom where it hits the edge of the ship.
Oh, okay, so
I'd
those
say
are the
that's
yellow.
where you get that. would
Okay.
be where the airlocks are.
Cool. Okay, I'm also going to send a message that someone needs to go scout out those airlock areas. You know, I gave you an eraser.
It's not over here anymore.
It's down there.
Ask him to borrow his one.
I like that. I'm not using the eraser because it's not in the exact spot where I want it to be.
Look, there's no rubby thing on the end of this Oh, there's pin.
And a tray. These bacon and cheese loaded fry ones.
They ain't bad, but I think the bacon, the like basic eater bacon thick cuts are better. Yeah, and someone needs to go check out those airlocks to see if they've like got constant security, how difficult it would be to smuggle a body into them, that sort of thing, you know.
Easiest to and froms from there and whatever deck we might be coming from.
And then when they start to leave, I guess I should wait for the thing to finish. So yeah, my bad.
No, actually, because they were having light business.
They're in their post business, just mingle and drink and la la ha ha ha. We're so evil. yeah.
So we'd be able to get just like a brief, like this person is in this business, etc. For the ones we don't know yet from their business conversation.
Where is the bar in the Apollo bar?
So what does Golan Brox run? What makes him important enough to join the WEF?
Well,
no in the shade area.
wasn't it?
Okay.
Not Spartan, Solari.
He owns various entertainment ventures. They're not media related, like more fun and sports related.
Right.
Physical.
Entertainment / sports mogul.
I'm the guy you go to for fixing things.
He does also have partial ownership in one of the big racing teams. What the big ones he is involved in. I'll find which of the wipeout names he was actually tagged to.
Assegai? He's not Assegai, they're my team.
It wasn't
When I'm not using Van Uber.
That won't be them because they're the Germans. That's where Hans is linked to. I mean, no.
Are they the baddies?
the baddies.
You see
Yes.
German.
Well,
What are you asking?
Ja, dat is dein Perl, Hans.
Icarus.
How many things are called Icarus in this setting? They've already confirmed the classical human one. The Turians have an Icarus that's cooler, and now there's this other Icarus. There's a lawsuit there.
Sergius, what is his business?
Please be fashion.
Sergius?
Yeah,
Military hardware.
makes sense. He's a Turian after all. Vartan. Mr. Pelagius.
Vartan is involved with a company you might have dealt with in the past
Oh.
that makes Omni tools.
Quizblog.
So he's connected to was it the Armani Council?
Amali.
Armani Council.
The Amani Council makes fine suits.
I think the only one I haven't got anything for is Praxis now.
Turian arms manufacturer.
Is he another Turian military dude? Well,
They make
military hardware.
biotic jism. Amps.
Oh yeah. So military biotic stuff. That's fine. Just a little blurb for each of them.
Yeah, don't know if you guys are just listening to the mingling some more, or they're probably going to just mingle and chat for about another hour before they start like breaking up.
We don't hear anything anyway, we're just dancing.
So we might as well get on that walk past the airlocks thing.
Yeah.
I might hear something crucial, so I'll just...
I'll keep listening in but I'll be turning my attention towards theory crafting, how I'm going to censor full a case out of materials, like where I might be able to get things from the stores I've seen, or even if there are ways I could salvage them from the ship subtly in order to achieve my goal. I don't know what role you want for that. Whether it would be tech or...
Probably just the general intelligence. If you're covering all those things.
I wonder if I should drip feed some of this to that media.
You did that last time.
I did too.
And you got that last time as well.
Yeah. And it's +5, so 16.
I mean, you could probably pick up some stuff at the fun shops. I mean, Logan kind of did the right thing yesterday. Getting a whole bunch of small tech stuff from a sex shop isn't a bad idea.
I'm going to have to go back to the sex store. See, I'll be doing that. I'll go about collecting things that I might need for that.
Tuchankan made penis enlargement pump.
It's not mine.
It's not for
One
me.
receipt for Tuchankan made penis enlargement pump.
It's not my bag, baby.
This book, Tuchankan made penis enlargement pumps and me. This sort of thing.
This is my bag, baby.
By you.
Austin, danger, power.
I thought you were better.
I'm mostly better.
You said that last time when you were coughing
Well,
your
it was
lungs
true
out.
this time.
You scooped your lungs out and put them back in your throat.
I think he's lying, and we should punish him.
Yeah, so you two dance your way over
They dance all the way down 2 decks.
down 2 decks. I mean, if you go at the right time, you'll synchronize your leaving with certain other people leaving. Is there anybody you want in particular out of the group? Bearing in mind you guys haven't heard anything, I don't know if you've been updated on any
All we've been told is they want us to. Logo wants us to look at the thing, so that's what we're doing now. That's the plan.
I'll follow her back to her room. I can become invisible for parts of it.
Oh yeah, so which one you are following?
Fashion girl who's going to auction off the Spectre things.
that?
I mean, I've already worked out, okay, we just need to kill those 3 people, which is what we came here to do. Well, I mean, as far as innocent TL is concerned, we've got the confirmation and we're going to expose them, but they're just going to mysteriously die!
They're going to be exposed to the vacuum of space!
We did expose them.
And with all the evidence, with
And then the
bad
news
business
story
deal.
will break.
Bad business deals.
Yeah. That love is like bad medicine.
Now, what
Wait,
happened
there's a
to be
song
on,
in that.
now what happened to be on a random
Your love
cycle?
is like a
Someone
bad
left a
medicine.
banana peel on the ground.
Yeah, perfect!
So you two.
Get Frank Sinatra to sing it. Oh wait, he died in '98. Get Frank Sinatra Jr. to sing it. He's still alive, right?
Hold on.
Just get Seth MacFarlane to sing it. He actually does a
He
pretty
actually
good.
really
He
does.
does make a great one, yeah.
That's one thing I gotta give him. You guys go down 2. So you're going to the main airlocks, is it, or the
Wait, there's others?
well, there's the other ones of the what's it called? The lifeboat ones.
Yeah, but we have to detach a lifeboat
Yeah,
to
yeah.
push people out of there.
Yeah.
Unless the lifeboats have doors on the other side, we could push people out of.
On the other side, you go into it, then there's another door on the opposite
Yeah.
side. No. That would be funny, but
Might not actually be a terrible idea. When a bunch of lifeboats got off a ship, they could all dock together to make like a new
Yeah,
group
that-
ship.
Like a raft.
Like, so, with real-world lifeboats, the enclosed big ones, there's a door on each side because you don't know where you're going to get pulled up to be offloaded onto. So, like, is there a connected doory thing. I mean, I guess we'd then have to vent the lifeboat, which is a hell of a more thing. But
Yeah. And they might have a sensor for that.
they might, well, I mean, damping.
You can also, like, if you sabotage the far door on the one that's not attached to the was it the life support or the docking ring?
Yeah. So then all you have to do is close the lifeboat, have the other door open. The vacuum will kill them. Then you can, like, go in and push them out later.
If you really want to be insidious and just say, well, it was their fault, you could set it up so that you can
Looks
shove
like-
them in the lifeboat, but rewire the controls so that when they go to get back out, it opens the door behind them, and they push themselves out into space instead of you even doing anything.
I thought you were going to say, while they're unconscious, arrange it so that they're in the middle of a torrid affair, and then deliberately falsify a malfunction that will cause that door to open, and then they die in the midst of a torrid affair, thus putting all tampering down to them wanting some privacy for their torrid affair.
Can't get Frank Jr.
He's dead?
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, right, I did hear about that. Now you mentioned
2016.
Dang.
it. Damn.
Okay, so you two head down to the main airlocks. The problem with the main airlocks when you get down there is that they're very large, and that there is always people at the front desk, even though
Lifeboats it is.
even though nobody's boarding or disembarking right now, there is still like that reception desk where there's always just people there. There is clearly security cameras in that area. Things like that. There's also people just wandering through that area quite a lot. What's Arlo doing, by the way? You're in the...
I'm going to the fun store.
Oh, you're going to the fun stores
I'm
to
going
see
to
what
go
you
and make
can
some
buy.
purchases.
Okay.
One of his 4 kids, maybe.
Are any of them any good?
Francine Sinatra.
Really committing to it.
Michael Francis Sinatra.
Come on.
Frank Sinatra Jr.
I didn't know. I was looking for
One of the
that.
guys on a podcast I listened to is actually related to Frank Sinatra distantly, so maybe him.
Your friends can call you friend you.
Yes, we'll go in there. You guys, I suppose, are going to go back up to the...
Well, when they report that bust,
Yeah.
I'll be like, check out the lifeboat areas and see how unobservably accessible those might be.
We might as well do like a peripheral.
And then I'm going to add,
That's what we'll
because
do.
just in case you guys weren't listening in, there's some shit we need to talk about that came up in that meeting they just had.
And we'll also check out like how the garbage is ejected from the system.
Yes.
It probably isn't.
Well, as it goes to light space, it will lead to rubbish.
That's how the Imperial.
They always dump their garbage before they go to light speed. And also they dump their Boba Fetts.
Broomed up.
Damn slaves!
Can't call that anymore.
They're no good to me, dead. Sorry, they're no good to me, dead.
I noticed when the toys that used to say Slave 1 just now say Boba Fett ship.
Yep. They've changed its name in canon.
Fuck's sakes.
I love how that used to be a thing in the book. It's just like that.
It's
a
not
really-
like it's not just a fire spray that's heavily modified. You could just call it fire spray.
Modded.
Modified fire spray. I
mean,
mean,
they even-
no, Slave 1. He had multiple ships. Slave 1, Slave 2, Slave 3. He had those.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
He didn't just have the one ship.
There was even the bit in the book where he regretted naming them by numbers because it told people how financially well off he was.
Yep.
Which is very, very, very...
He used the money as a counter of how successful he was.
Well, it was
It
also
was a number.
treatment for his condition.
Yes. Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't know if they retconned that later, but I don't acknowledge new things. like
God,
Brandon.
the canon's such a mess at this point.
Yeah, you can't. If you were relying on online sources, you just can't keep track of Star Wars canon properly anymore. You need a you need a pre-prequels version of the Star Wars Encyclopedia, which
It's still being maintained.
good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Because it's all contaminated now. You have to get that old one, and no one's going to sell it to you.
As soon as I put the Mandalorians in there, just fuck everything up.
Yeah, well. Anyway,
Yeah, so
I need that admonish button.
those you two will go around checking up the life pods.
These are for the lives of the children.
I think we'll take photos. I'll be taking photos of Rosa,
Part of your job.
part of the job. But yeah,
The great thing is
You're a
because-
terrible photographer. She's not even in these.
The great thing is because-
there's her hand there. You can't just see her hand pointing.
That's not her hand. That's a prawn.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
fucking prawns.
Atlantic.
Because of where they are, there's like big, clear glass looking out into space, so it's a good excuse to take photos there. Because
Are we going through any of the beautiful nebula and stuff yet, or is it still? I don't even know if we've gone.
Actually,
through...
yeah, you will be. You'll be going through. You probably won't be going through. You'll be approaching the first one. The
Beautiful nebula.
the
It is
Ruby
clear
Sheet
that Star
Nebula.
Wars is the hot one in that.
you'll be approaching the Ruby Sheet Nebula, so you'll be able to see the distance, but you're not traveling through it yet.
There will be some real photos of Rosa.
Some real fake photos.
We'll have photos to show her friends. That she can't show her friends.
I don't know, until it eventually becomes public, the Sidewinders did another thing.
No, it won't. Never ever.
Depends on how it goes.
I can think of several things.
No. The presence of a spectre list has made sure that will never happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Never, ever.
Yeah, multiple journalists mysteriously disappear across
Once
the
we find that out,
space.
ooh.
So now I need Logain, Cranston Lamont, gadabout wealthy playboy, to
Ninja.
make a ninja following check of this.
I don't need to make my own checks. I have people for that.
Yeah, but did you bring them with you on the ship?
I